So Borderlands 4 is, I don't think it's out yet. Is it out yet? I actually do not know. As well, I think we'll know if it's out, but they had a promotional play video for Borderlands 4. Okay, and as well, and the game is now crashing. Yep, really trying to tell gamers that gaming is getting better. Okay, and I really think the reason why this is probably one of the main reasons why modern games suck is that when a game comes out, we don't even know if it'll be working or not. Okay, let's not forget that the game could be bad or not, but it's still subjective as well. A game could still have poor writing, poor story, poor quality, or bad gameplay, or all of the above. But if your game is not even working properly, that's a huge problem. And games like Cyberpunk 2077, had these huge problems at once. They did fix a lot of the problems, and Cyberpunk has kind of recovered as well. Same thing on No Man's Sky. Well, No Man's Sky very recently reached a new peak of 100,000 players. And bad games can be fixed through patches as well, okay? But I think the problem is, if they don't fix a bad game, the bad game is not, people are going to stop playing it, okay? Like, Concord is an example of it. It was a bad game, and instead of listening to the fans, they decided to just shut that game down in like 2 weeks as well, okay? And Borderlands 4 and a lot of modern games are like this. It's just like, I just find it funny. It's only indie games and Nintendo that seem to not have this problem with games just crashing randomly. And no, we're not calling Pokemon because Pokemon is not developed by Nintendo. It's developed by Game Freak, and Game Freak is very lazy as well and needs to stop rushing out games. Nintendo, at least the games developed by Nintendo or Nintendo adjacent companies, not Game Freak. Okay, and even then, Nintendo only owns like 1/4 of Pokemon anyways, and Pokemon is really second party of Nintendo, okay, but it's absolutely hilarious, okay, that these companies continue to fail and continue to lose hundreds of millions of dollars. It seems that Nintendo is the only one that is gaining ground. Yes, people may not be too happy about paying $80 on Mario Kart World, but Nintendo's games are premium compared to these third-party developers, these AAA swap developers, and just make the same garbage over and over and over again, okay, as well. Okay, Borderlands 4 is borderline unplayable even on good PCs. Yep, this is a disaster waiting to happen either way. And also, the game's gonna have a day one patch. Oh no, not the day one patch is just absolutely ridiculous. Alright, it's confirmed now. The game is complete garbage as well. Okay, and even on a good PC, it's garbage. Yep, it's just no surprise here. Okay, again, it should be able to run at a good, even at a decent PC. It should be able to run pretty fine. But nope, Borderlands 4 is going to be another huge failure. It seems like Gearbox and 2K have really dragged this IP into the ground, okay? With the horrible Borderlands movie, the old Borderlands games practically being changed into spyware. And it's just, this is a dead IP that's a huge failed experiment as well. It is pretty sad because Borderlands was one of the most creative gaming IPs of all time. And it's just so sad that they has completely destroyed this entire IP with the horrible movie, the botched launch of Borderlands 4, and also the failure of the Borderlands movie being one of the biggest flops of all time. And people will say there was this video game movie curse or something like that, but the Minecraft movie nearly made $1 billion as well. Yeah. It just seems that Borderlands as an IP is just dead at this point. They really need to just put a grave out for Borderlands and to say, yeah, rest in peace, Borderlands. Goodbye.